No, we just have a deadline.
We're streaming.
Somebody streaming live.
You need a lovely zone.
45,
Yeah, I'm getting that.
45 streaming. Mic check.
Going up.
Are you streaming, Randy?
Yes.
Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 3.
Sounds like it's live.
Do you wait that?
I don't think so. I think his mic is acting up.
Randy, I'm the red cable and it sounds fine, so if you can see what I'm on. There's a little button there.
Yeah, I know. Let's see.
Better now? Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Good, Randy? Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check. Testing, testing. Yeah, I'm gonna have the sheriff move in.
Count to 10 for us, please.
Come on, guys.
How's it working? Good? Yes? No? Okay. For those of you who have not been at a press conference with me, let me tell you what the ground rules are. We're going to give you all the information we have, every bit of it. We're not going to leave anything out, right? I've got two people here that were involved in the investigation. They're going to tell you all about it. So we're not going to take 1,000 questions, so ask questions that are pertinent, not what if, what are you gonna, what about in the future? Ask it about what we're talking about, okay? And then we'll be fine. Ready to go? Okay. We're going to talk today about what I've been talking about for a long time, which is sex trafficking and what we're doing about it. I have with me the investigator that was the lead guy on the case. I also have with me the head of Homeland Security out of Miami, which we are partners with, and they do a great job. This is a really bad guy. You got a picture of him over here, and it's good to get him off the streets. But when you hear everything that's involved in it, you're going to understand that when they get done, I'm going to make a few comments before you ask questions, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Thank you, Sheriff. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sergeant Carlos Lisboa with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office Special Investigations Division. I run the Human Trafficking Task Force for Palm Beach County. We got an investigation tip on Thursday, October 17th. Received it from HSI that reported that there was a minor depicted in commercial sex ads. We received additional information through a NCMEC report that indicated the same. The minor depicted was a 15-year-old minor that was missing runaway out of New York City. She was removed from the home on temporary status with an opportunity for reunification with the family. There's multiple commercial sex ads located through investigative means depicting the minor female. On Friday, October 18th, after detectives conducted a lengthy background investigation, the minor female's location was narrowed down to the area of I-95 and Blue Heron. Detectives began communicating with a number on the commercial sex ad to set up an in-call date as a ruse to recover the minor female. Detectives were directed to the Motel 6 in Riviera Beach. Once the room number was provided, detectives coordinated with Riviera Beach to make initial contact with the minor. Contact was made with the minor, who at the time indicated that an individual who had just walked out of room 2 doors, 3 doors down had a role in this situation. At that time, we made contact with 2 suspects, a male and a female. I believe the female is depicted here, the male more towards the ground there, who exited a room and were detained for questioning. The trafficker recruited the victim after receiving her contact information from an unknown source. The trafficker transported the victim from Miami to Palm Beach County to work in commercial sex. The victim advised the trafficker would coordinate dates with men for money and direct them to the minor victim's room. Evidence reviewed on the scene support the minor victim's statement. The minor is currently in DJJ custody, awaiting pickup from New York Social Services. The investigation is ongoing.
Okay, thanks. Okay, what's some takeaways on this here now? All right, number one, anonymous tip. That's why we stress the concept of see something, say something. The public knows a lot about what's going on out here, and here's the example of getting a tip and having it pay off. But think about the rest of this, how broken this system is. Here's a guy deported, now he's illegally back in the country for a second time. So obviously, whatever this vetting system is at the border ain't working. The border's not closed. Illegals are still coming in. This is the fourth time we've had something here in Palm Beach County involving crimes committed by illegals. But then the other question is, how can he be out on bond for an attempted murder out of New York? He gets arrested in Miami for drug trafficking, and he's out walking around. That's unconscionable. But I can tell you one thing, folks. That female and this guy here that was involved in this, their butts are staying in my jail. They're not coming out. We got ICE for a detainer, and there's no bond. So they are going to stay in jail here. They're not going back out and re-victimize people out here. So if you got some questions, I'll bring the investigator back up and you can ask them.
Nationalities,
Come on.
Sheriff?
The female is Colombian descent and the male is Venezuelan.
And we think there's some ties to a Venezuelan gang.
Yeah, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but the NCMEC report mentions a gang affiliation.
So you're saying both are in the country illegally?
They both had immigration detainers put on them. So, I mean, HSI or CBP
They're
can answer
illegal.
that question, but they're both here illegally.
Are they tied to Tren de Aragua?
So the tie hasn't been confirmed or the details of that connection, so we don't have that information. We're still very early in the investigation.
Any tattoos that could?
Tattoos that we're still investigating and confirming, yes.
What exactly were the roles of these two? What role did the man play and what did the female do?
So the female seemed to be the main coordinator of the commercial sex dates. She acknowledges the male as being either a fiance or boyfriend or baby daddy or something like that because the language depiction when you're translating could come out different ways. But they've been together, we knew, for 2 days straight with this young minor female. And his role at this time, we're still investigating the totality of his role, but he seemed to be involved just as much as a female.
You say you had an anonymous tip. Was this a tip then from a John who saw a photo on social media or something and realized?
So it comes in through NCMEC. So the information of the reporter usually isn't revealed in those reports. So it came in from NCMEC, and that's how we started working the case. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. So reports are made all the time for whether it's CSAM related
It could be
or
anonymous.
yeah, it could be anonymous. It could be
We
from
just
anyone.
want people to give us the information.
Did that person get a reward for this?
I don't know how I don't believe NCMEC does rewards.
Are charges still pending for him since she has 10 counts against her?
Potentially, yes. We still need to go through a ton of digital evidence to confirm additional charges.
And have you made contact with her family yet in New York?
Yes, she's currently still in Palm Beach County awaiting pickup back to New York City.
And I know in the affidavit it mentioned that there were photos of men from 18 and 50. Are you actively investigating those photos?
Yes, that's the ongoing investigation, yes.
Did those men face charges too then?
Potentially, yes.
How many men do you believe she was having sex with?
I can't give a daily because we haven't gone through all the digital evidence yet. If they were charged with 10 counts, we could say at least 10 dates over the 2 days that they were in Palm Beach County.
Both of them 10 counts each?
Well, right now she's only one charge because we need to go through the evidence to confirm his involvement. But right now we're looking at 10 counts. There was probably evidence to support more, but at that time we were just trying to get the process going and we could further investigate. Usually the investigation is a lot longer on the back end than on the front end.
And you mentioned that this is now the 4th crime committed by illegals here in Palm Beach County. What were the other 3? Were they along similar lines or?
No. And I'm just going right off the top of my head. We had 3 Guatemalans abducted a woman, sexually assaulted her. We arrested those people. You had another Guatemalan that molested a 10-year-old. We just had some Venezuelans that sexually assaulted a 12-year-old, and now this is the 4th one. The point is, it doesn't have to happen. They shouldn't be here. That's the sad part about this, that the families are angry because they shouldn't be here to do this. Okay, thanks, folks. We're done.
Administration then for being too
We're done.
soft on
Nope,
divorce?
we're done.
Thanks, guys, for coming. I think there's a couple of Honduras in there, too.
Good tryout.
think the sheriff mentioned that the last